Him along with the other EXO members bullied Kai for years because of his tan skin. Kai used to be saved as Blackie in Baekhyun's phone. Personally, I don't care if they apologize to Kai. They were like this for years until Kai put his foot down and stood up for himself. I understand having a playful teasing relationship with your friends. Me and my bestie are like Tom and Jerry, always doing little things to bother each other, or being sassy. And it is all done with no ill intent and no one is ever hurt. What he did to Kai was completely cruel and I just can't forgive it.
형이 골프 치고 나서부터 형을 보잖아? 형 눈 흰자밖에 안 보여 이빨이랑 진짜
왜 이렇게 탔어? 밤에 민호 눈 감고 입도 안 열면 이렇게 민호야
아이씨 거짓말
I got your back.
Don't you hesitate. Put your record on and let your head down.
That whole mess with that wig. Girl, at your big age you should have known better. I don't know if he was told by SN not to talk about it afterwards. But when I saw that fan call and the person brought up the wig, and he told the fan to move on to another question, it stung. But I don't know if that was his actions or SM. I had to take a break from Hendery for a few months. There are random times when I'm laughing at something he is doing, and then I get a flashback to this incident and I get annoyed, but mostly sad. Hendery is one of those idols where even if he isn't my bias, he holds a special place in my heart. You broke my heart, Hendery. I forgave you, but I can't forget.
근데 진짜 웃긴 게 좀 조명이 없어가지고
가슴 좀안 보여 너무 안 보여
What is so funny, Tae? Also by Kyun, that slimy slug, saying that he couldn't see Lucas. On God, I want to fight this man. Moving on. When I heard Taeyong make that joke, my heart stopped. I literally could not believe it. Not my sweet Tae. Not my single father of 22. Who works 2 jobs, loves his kids and never stops. The hurt and shock and disappointment I felt was all-encompassing. Just like with Hendery, I had to take a step back from Tae. And every once in a while, I'll remember this moment and feel sadness. This hurt my heart, Tae. But just like with Hendery, I didn't forget but eventually forgave him. Where do I even begin? Marrying a man who knew about the sex crimes happening in the Burning Sun scandal, but doing nothing. He was in his late 20s when this happened and he did nothing. Disgusting. The fact that Hyuna wants to marry someone like that is beyond disappointing and confusing. He knew about the SA taking place and didn't think to even question it. I really loved Hyuna. More as a person than an artist. She was so cool and had such a bold style. Now all I see is a disappointing shadow of who she used to be. It's not that I necessarily fell out of love with him. Let me explain. I took a step back from any news about this when the story first broke. It's crazy how SM didn't try to defend him at all and immediately terminated his contract with NCT. Since August I have only watched maybe 5 videos about this whole situation. And I just felt sadness, disappointment and confusion when I thought of Taeil. How could he portray himself as such a kind person when he's capable of SA? Lucas has still been spotted with NCT and WayV members and they still follow him on Instagram. But all of the members immediately unfollowed Taeil when the news broke. This whole thing is like a punch to the gut. Saying I fell out of love isn't quite the feeling I have. It's just overwhelming sadness. The fact that everyone saw him as a wholesome and kind person when in reality he was someone capable of committing SA is so disturbing. I hope he does spend life in prison. One less person like him in society is a good thing. You want to know what the crazy part is? Even now I feel bad for saying that, because I fell so in love with Taeil within the last year. I always liked NCT more as individuals and was a casual fan of their music. I fell in love with who Taeil was and I still can't believe that sweet boy that I knew could do something like this. I remember how much I would giggle over him and be mesmerized over his golden voice. I miss that. I wish I could go back. But I can't. He ruined the young woman's life in one of the most violating ways. I hope that whoever she is, she can get through this and find happiness. To end on a happy note, enjoy this video of 80s fighting the shit out of Yosang.
Raise it up,
눈부신 봄이 팍팍 뒤집은 꽃이 I feel like that 배 뽑힌 팍샷 변하신 같이 그래 바꾸지 마 끝이 변신에 갇히는 가시온 이 시대
Deep in my heart, deep in my soul